If you need any Ultimate Team coins, head over to footcoinking.com. There's a link in the description, and if you use my discount code CHES, CHES, as you can see on screen, you'll get yourself an extra 5% off. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 31 of Luis Suarez's Road to Redemption. In yesterday's episode, we had a decision to make: Team of the Year Dani Alves or Inform Coutinho to bring into the side. You guys voted, and the winner was, as you'll be able to see in just a second, Team of the Year Dani Alves. Now, what I actually decided to do was bring in both, because considering the last two players are International Man of the Match, Eden Hazard at left mid, and then Edinson Cavani Man of the Match, the orange version, to go up top, I kind of felt like Coutinho just wasn't going to get voted in until there were no votes left. So I just brought both of them in for the sake of bringing both of them in, and they will, of course, as you can see, be in the starting lineup as we take on Division 3. Actually, big thanks to my sponsor, Footcoin King, who actually gave me the Dani Alves. I didn't actually have to go out and purchase him, so big thanks to them. There, of course, you'll find links in the description to their site and a discount code, etc. But the first game we come up against in Division 3 is a very, very strong Barclays Premier League side. Transferred cards galore in there. Fernando Sanchez, Diego Costa, and Felipe Luis. Two of which Chelsea, one of which Manchester City, and one of which Arsenal. Of course, met earlier on today as I'm recording this in the Community Shield is the name. I wanted to call it the Charity Shield, and I thought, no, it's not the Charity Shield anymore, is it? It's the Community Shield. We got off to a great start. 3 minutes in, Luis Suarez gets a bit fortunate with the first shot blocked, falls straight back into his path, and he smashed it into the back of the net to make it 2-0. And then Dani Alves is going to try and get himself an assist here. Good cross. Up goes Gary Cahill, but Joe Hart reacts really well to pick it off at the top right-hand side of his goal. And we stayed at 1-0 as we headed to half-time. And as you can see, bit of a slow first half. Only the 3 shots from us and none from him whatsoever. Of course, the goal and the Cahill header you've already seen, and the other shot was the one that led to the corner, which was poor and deflected off well wide. So really, really boring first half, and the second half was going to be pretty much the same, although we were going to start off early again with another Luis Suarez goal. So he gets 2 in this one, and that means, of course, as we end the game 2-0, we get to open 2 packs for 2 Luis Suarez goals. Now, I actually forgot in the last episode to open a pack for the Rage Quit, so I'm going to open that now. So we'll open 3, and of course, because there are 25k special packs in store at the current moment in time, I thought I might as well, why not, open 3 of those. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And the first one is opening on your screen right now, and we actually pull only a Jefferson. Not the best of players, although I do pull myself, technically, in the first one. Chris Wood, the New Zealand or Kiwi striker from Leicester, who, of course, recently been promoted into the Premier League. So it'd be nice to see myself/him play in the Premier League next season. But in the next one we get Daniel Agger, also Maicon, the Brazilian centre-back from Porto, and Cease is the other rare player, although he's still not sure if he goes for anything. But regardless, a silver player with pace a silver player with pace normally it goes for at least more than discard. And we get another rare silver player in the next pack, but because the MLS All-Stars are out right now, I thought I might as well shove Kenny Cooper up on the transfer market as well. So it's exactly what I did. But unfortunately, the 25k packs weren't kind to us there. But we made some changes to the team to go into the next game. As you can see, Cesc Fabregas, Wayne Rooney and Ramirez are in, and Jovetic, Coutinho, and I changed someone else. Fellaini came out as well, and for Cesc Fabregas. Sorry, it took me a while to figure that out. But as you can see, come up against a very, very strong side here. 100 It's got Ribery on the left-hand side, Inform Luis Gustavo in the middle. And this game was going to be full of handicapping for no apparent reason whatsoever. But handicapping is most definitely real, and I was able to figure that out in this game because nobody, like the first game we played, I felt completely fine. The team was really, really dominant. Everybody played to their full potential. This one, first touches were completely off. Players were just ignoring the ball. Players were not sprinting as fast as possible. They were really, really weak, and it was just an extremely horrible game to play in. But I don't know how Petr Cech has kept all 4 chances there from going into the back of the net. That would have been 2-0 after 10 minutes and put us in a commanding position for the rest of the game. In actual fact, there, David Luiz's first touch is to sprint away from the ball. And then for some reason, Cahill tries to overhead kick the clearance rather than just head it like I've asked him. And then Yaya Toure, with the most ridiculous diving header, brings him back level at 1-1 as we head into the second half. And then he's going to square the ball in. David Luiz ridiculously poor attempt at a header, and he's 2-1 up with a Nasri header at the back post. That's 2 headers from him. Then we're going to go up the other end. We scored our first goal from a free kick. We're actually going to score a second goal from this free kick as well. Cesc is going to find Wayne Rooney, finds a nice 1-2 with Willian, lovely lofted ball into him. Great chest down, good first shot. Czech saves it though, rather unsurprisingly, but fortunately it falls to Luis Suarez and he puts it into the back of the net to make it 2-2. And David Luiz let us down jumping with his second goal, and he's going to go straight back up the other end after making it 2-2. And that was Dave's attempted clearance. I pressed B, and that was what he did. And then David Luiz, pressing B to clear it, just looks at the ball, doesn't even bother to jump, just turns, watches the man at the back post, head the ball into the back of the net, and we're going to lose 3-2. So I was actually in too much of a mood last night after recording this to even bother to edit it, because I didn't want to watch that game again. So I had to rush this afternoon to make sure that I can get the video out to you for the 8 o'clock slot on the schedule, but we have managed it. So if you did enjoy, then feel free to drop the video a like. Of course, Luis Suarez got 2 goals in that second game as well, so he'll be, or will be, opening 2 25k packs to commemorate that. A couple of good pulls in there, Shinji Kagawa and a Joe Hart, although Joe Hart is a duplicate, and of course we've got Team of the Season check now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then in the next pack we get Huvides, Shaqiri and Olivier Giroud, 3 good players, but none of which will find any first team football for us, so they all got discarded. But that's going to bring this one to a close, guys. Thank you very much for watching an indifferent start to Division 3. Let me know in the comment section if you've ever experienced any sort of handicapping, etc. It is incredibly frustrating when a team plays really, really well in one game, and then the same players play just horribly in the next, and I've no idea why it happens. Like, what is the point in going out and having in-form and team of the season, etc. players in the game if you're just going to purposefully make them worse just because the other person doesn't have those players? It baffles me, but anyway, I'll try not to rant too much on it. That's going to bring this one to a close, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Leave the video a like if you enjoyed. Drop the channel a subscription if you haven't subscribed already. Links in the top right and in the description to do so. You'll also find links down below to Twitter, Facebook and Instagram if you want to follow me on any of those social platforms. And of course there was a My Player earlier on today. If you missed it, check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days. And if you don't know what and when I upload, there is a schedule in the description down below and on the About tab of the channel page, and that will let you know what videos I upload and when they come to you. But that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Dortmund career mode back tomorrow, and a second episode and a 30-second episode of this. But I'm waffling now. Cheers, guys. I'll see you later.